All right. What's going on, guys? Levi Apparel. We got another video that we're gonna do on screen printing. So by the time you see this, I've already done the shirts. I've already done everything. I've already done the image. It was two images. It was the front. So this was the front, and this was the back. Right. What I use for it, I use black ink, as you can see right here. All right. So, yeah, this was an interesting project. You know what I'm saying? But we got it done. We got it done, and you know, kind of didn't do anything. Didn't even like take care of my hair yet. I haven't gone to a barber because I've been just straight focusing on this, making sure it gets done. And it got done. It's from a client who continually comes back, so she's a repeat customer, so valuable customer. All right. So with that said, what we're gonna be doing is screen printing on a shirt. It was on a white shirt, so which was good for me. The white on black, beautiful, beautiful. All right, cool. So, the materials I used during this project is this, right? Hold on 1 second. So I have two vinyls I buy from Amazon. I buy it in big amounts, like big rolls, because I don't need it to be perfect. I just need it to be able to stick onto that. And this is what this the vinyl is what this is. All right. So if you are in a pinch and you need to screen print, customer comes with an order, let's say it's a one color order, perfect. Throw it on your vinyl cutter. I have the Silhouette Cameo 4. I didn't get the 5, I got the 4. All right. So love the Silhouette. I am not going back to Cricut. I do have a Cricut over there, but I'm not going back to Cricut per se. When it comes to vinyl cutting, I'm gonna try to stick to Silhouette. Like Cricut, I'll do other stuff with it, but for now, I got both, so I could talk about it. But anyways, uh, if you're gonna do stuff like this, you're gonna definitely need a Silhouette. Like, I wouldn't do Cricut for it because they're weird, you know. Sometimes you may want to put fonts and stuff like that on your artwork, and you want to remove certain things and do certain things and combine when you're cutting. Cricut, if it's not, the artwork is not together from the beginning, it separates everything. And when you're doing stuff like this, you need everything to be together. So let's say if this wasn't here, if that wasn't there, you wanted to add it on with the Silhouette, you can add it on. You can articulate it so it can be like this, right? So at the end of the day, get a Cricut. I mean, Silhouette. Get a Silhouette. All right. So the Silhouette allows you to do a lot. Yeah. Yeah. So I use the Silhouette and I use black vinyl, right? So the black vinyl I have comes in a roll. I buy it on Amazon. Link will be in the description. Get yourself a roll on Amazon. Get yourself like the biggest roll you can possibly get. The reason why is because if you do that, what's gonna happen is you'll have tons of vinyl ready to use for the screen printing process. Now, Amazon vinyls are known to be okay, not so great. I primarily use vinyl from Stalls. They're my vinyl company. That's why I go to for vinyl. They're not paying me for this. But yeah, that's where I go to for vinyl that I'm gonna put on a shirt, right? But when I'm doing screen printing, I just go straight to Amazon. I grab one of these cheap, large rolls that I can get for like cheap money, but I know it sticks because it's HTV vinyl, right? So that's what I did. Vinyl, And then grab this, right? This I got from Stalls. It's a non-stick sheet. As you can see, it's big. It's big, right? This is about a 15-inch wide. Is it? Yeah, it's 15 inches wide by, I think it's a 15 by 19 or something like that. A 15 by 21 of those. But either way, let me see. No, I think it's like a 15 by 19. But anyways, you can grab that on Amazon too, but I go to Stalls for those because they bring it in like big packs. And you're gonna need the non-stick sheet, right? So again, your vinyl non-stick sheet, right? Now, since you're gonna be on Amazon, you want to grab yourself a non a heat tape, right? The wide ones. Don't get the little tiny ones. Get the wide one. Sometimes they come in a whole pack where they give you the tiny ones, the big ones, and the medium ones. So this is considered like medium. But yeah, get yourself heat tape. This is how it looks like. It's on Amazon. If you want to get yourself heat tape. Lastly, this is my smaller frame, but all my other frames are up. So I have 4 of these large frames. I'm thinking about getting 2 more because like I already have artwork on here. So when you're doing screen printing, you don't want to remove your artwork immediately because the customer may call and be like, "Hey, listen, it was great. I like the shirts. Can I get more?" So then you don't want to have to rescreen a screen. Now here's the thing, the catch with this type of screen with vinyl. You can actually remove it, save it, right? Roll it up somewhere. No, not roll it up, but flatten it up, put it somewhere, and then you can utilize it for your next project if the customer calls, right? You just have to arrange it correctly. But other than that, you're good. The other thing you can do is just buy more of these. So you can have these up for a little bit, and then my goal is to get 4 more. Who knows? I might end up with like 8 more, right? So that way, customer calls, this stuff is up. If after a week and I got work coming in and they don't call, remove this, put it down, and then I have other screens I can remesh and put vinyl on, right? So yeah. Now, so for this, I use this screen right here. This is how it works, right? So right here opens up like this. You move it, you put it down, facing down, then you close it. And that's it. Now it's literally locked. It's locked. It's not going anywhere. Right? And then when you put the tape, you want to put the tape on it so you can like close it, because just in case, precaution wise, you don't want it to like, come off, but it's not going to come off because when it goes down, it goes down. This side is a side that goes down on the actual shirt. So it'll be like this on the shirt. So as you can see, the bottom can't really open. The top can't really open. So then use then use the squeegee, and you just squeegee up the image or down, push or pull, whatever works for you. All right, so yeah. All right, so this I got from Amazon. I'll put the link in the description too. These come really in handy. Like, man, I got the rounded one, and they're cool. They're heavy, but they're cool. But then I said to myself, you know what? I need one that's a little bit more inexpensive, because around that one you have to buy this style of what's that thing called? The screen mesh thingy they have. At the end it has some plastic, and the plastic you have to be able to push it in. It helps direct the screen to be self leveled, self I don't know, calculated so it can actually give you good tension. So you don't have to worry about fixing the tension, this and that. It's automatically perfect tension. So you pay for the cost, you pay for the time, you pay for the labor and the manufacturing. Now, I went to Amazon, I seen these. Why? Because I saw A-Dub had something similar to these. And I said, yo, I want one of these. So it is like I showed you, you cut out the mesh a little bit wider than the actual screen frame, right? You want to cut at least an inch or two wider. And then when you're done, you lay it on top, right? You lay it on top of the frame, and then you put one of these in, and then you lock it in. That's pretty much it, right? So, I went a step further. Instead of putting emulsion and then, reclaiming it or whatever. I don't know what it's called anymore. Putting emulsion and actually putting an image on it so it could, like, do its thing, so I can get something like this. I said, you know what? I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that. I gotta use water to spray it down. Like, this place is small. Like, I can't just be throwing water anywhere. This water is expensive. And then on top of that, like, after you're done, it's just way too much work. When I could just design the artwork, throw it on the vinyl cutter, the vinyl cuts out, and then I just stick it on. So this is material. This is fabric, right? So since it's fabric, I can throw an HTV heat transfer vinyl on this. Why? Because the heat transfer vinyl will stick on and it'll give me an image like this. This is black vinyl that I heat press, right? Black vinyl that I heat press to put on the screen to create my image. And that's it. That's all you need. Get one of these from Amazon. The small ones, I think they run for 55 or something like that. The bigger ones run for, like, I think 70. But it's worth it. Even if you just buy one at a time, once a week. Like, I didn't buy these all at the same time. Once a week, I dish out $70 and I just grab one. So that way I didn't mess with my funding. And I was able to have this. Like, this, man, I bought this for like $70, right? Altogether, the artwork that I did, the image, the client that paid for the whole thing already. So, like, it was an investment that was well worth it. So I plan on getting more because obviously if I have other projects coming in and I don't know if the customer's gonna be like, hey, can I get some more? I don't want to, like, just remove it and be like, it's not like I gotta do it all over again. No, just leave it and then just get more. All right, cool. So again, I use a screen, remesh. This is called Reusable Screen, right? And then when I'm done, all I do is I don't have to spray it out, remove the emulsion, nothing. I just remove these tabs, take it out, crumple it up, throw it in the trash. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about putting chemicals in the environment. That's not really that safe. I don't have to worry about throwing chemicals on the what do you call that? In the sewer. So I'm good. When I'm done, just remove it. If you want, you can even remove the vinyl, and then that way you'll just have the mesh, and then you just, I guess, clean it up really nice, and then you can have it again. Also, I didn't show it to you on the video, but I did use my VLR, right? Because these images are so small, and the ones that's separate from the whole image, if you're not careful, right? Because I mean it's cheap vinyl. It can come off the little tiny images. So what I did, this video is a little longer than I want it to be. Anyway, so what I did was I used my VLR to just remove the vinyl. There's something was here, I put in the VLR, it moved the whole thing, right? So if it can remove the whole thing, guess what? It can remove the whole, we call it vinyl. And you don't even have to worry about removing this. You can reuse it over and over, you know? Now you have to be careful because when you're removing vinyl, some of the adhesive, you have to really clean it so it can come out perfect, so that way you don't have adhesive sticking on your stuff that can block ink. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. So use VLR, Reusable Screen from Amazon. There's my vinyl. Black vinyl, heat tape, and this. The non-stick sheet is this, right? So when you have the vinyl and you put it on the non-stick sheet, I mean, when you have the vinyl is, I always put my vinyl in front and I don't reverse it. I just leave it, I put it in front. The non-stick sheet goes right here on the back. It fits on the big one, it fits perfectly, right? It goes on the back, and then the heat press will go on top, right? It heats up the vinyl, and then you know, you just remove the back, comes off easy, and then you'll just have the image that's right there. All right, you know what? I'm gonna make this a separate video because it's already 16 minutes. So yeah, so that's what I did. I grabbed myself a vinyl, non-stick sheet, reusable mesh, heat tape, and also I got VLR, right? So I got VLR, and these are all the tools that you need to create this. You don't really need the VLR, you know, in case you have issues with the vinyl, like let's say you remove the excess vinyl and some of it got stuck while you were heat pressing, you can use the VLR to remove it. All right, so I'm gonna make this a whole separate video, so that way, you know, you can see like the process, and then I'll just remake the other video as a separate video that follows this one. So I guess I have two videos I got set up. All right, so that's how I got this to be on here. It was and the heat press that I use, sorry for my big ashy hands, the heat press that I use is, I use this one right here, and you know, let me just demonstrate how it would go. So this is a little bit smaller, but yeah, so it would go something like that. With this one, what I do is, like, I have like the heat, we call it, I have like a cardboard that I put underneath so I can put this in. I have one for this, right? Can you see it? Yeah. I have this that I cut out so I can put in between here, because this is too big for it. You know what I'm saying? So it's underneath the cardboard that fits perfectly in here, and then all I do is I just I put in the vinyl on top. You know, let me arrange this so you can see it a little bit better. Give me a quick second. Okay, cool. Much better. Much better. Yeah. So, I put the vinyl on top. Now, the vinyl is not reverse. It looks like, you know, you would see it, yeah, in non-reverse, you know. So yeah, so with this and a foam on top, right? And I need to hurry up because it's getting a little bit too long. But this is like the demonstration, so you can know exactly what to do. All right, cool. So this is gonna be on the bottom, and it has like a I I have a cardboard setup that I put underneath. So the non-stick sheet is on top, and it goes in on it fits exactly in this crevice right here. The reason why you want the non-stick sheet again is because if you put this to heat press on the mesh, right, and it has any contact with anything that's not a non-stick material, is going to stick onto the platen, because even though the mesh itself, it has enough space, has little space, because the holes, the mini micro holes that's there to allow the ink to flow through, um that part is going to allow the adhesive to get through the mesh and then in contact with any material that you have underneath it. So that's why you want to have a non-stick sheet underneath, so you can be able to properly heat press um, this. All right, so this has been a long video for demonstration. I'm just gonna post it, and then after that I got the actual video for this and what I did to make the shirts, right? Yeah, and I have the demonstration. I'm gonna talk about everything I did again, so you can know exactly what I did, right? But yeah, so this is what I got set up. I even have other artwork set up, and this one right here, that's the red that I use to make that one. I actually like the red. It pops, and I like it. I don't know, I may do more stuff with it. As you can see, I use the red a lot. So yeah, there are some projects that I do that I do not put on the video, because the customers want their stuff to be private. So when I do stuff, if you see me not around, I'll probably be doing stuff in the background, either prepping artwork, doing this and that. So I'm not posting videos as much. And you know what? I should do more videos like this. But anyways, if you like what you see, like, subscribe. This is Levi Apparel. And we're gonna, this one I didn't do a video. I don't remember doing a video about it, but either way, that's not a customer. And as you can see, like, this is amazing. Like, the Vivor screen printing press and the modifications I made on it, it's, man, this is worth at least 1,000 to 2,000, but I bought it for like $205, and I just modified it to just make it do what I needed to do. You know what we do on this channel, you know what I'm saying? So if you watch the modification video, this is definitely, like, it's amazing. It's amazing. Like and subscribe, Levi Apparel. I didn't even make it this long, but it is what it is. All right. After I'm done with this project, I actually have another project that I'm doing. I already finished this project, so I'm just getting this one ready for a friend. And then after that, that's it. Like and subscribe, Levi Apparel. Peace.